To measure the concentration of the protein that you have purified, we will be doing a Bradford assay. To do this, obtain 6 cuvettes for your protein standards and 3 cuvettes for your protein sample. Label your cuvettes 1 through 6 for your protein standards and 1 through 3 for your protein solution. Pour Bradford reagent into a clean conical tube. Obtain your buffer that you eluted your protein in and pour some in a clean conical tube. To begin with, we will be diluting our proteins. Dilute your proteins 5 by and 10 by. You will need to calculate the amount of buffer to add to do so. Add a calculated amount of your purified protein to both your 10 by and 5 by dilution vial. Mix your protein solutions thoroughly. Next, add 1 milliliter or 1,000 microliters of the Bradford reagent to each cuvette. Begin to add your protein standards starting with your buffer. Your buffer will serve as your 0 milligrams per mil concentration of BSA. Add that to vial 1 or cuvette 1. Next, add 4 microliters of a 2 mg per mil BSA solution to cuvette number 2. Continue to add your protein standards in 4 microliter increments to each of the remaining cuvettes. Your last cuvette, we should expect to add 20 microliters of a 2 mg per mil BSA standard. Next, add 20 microliters of your 1X your 5X and your 10X purified protein to the remaining 3 cuvettes. Thoroughly mix your Bradford reagent and protein solution by pipetting up and down several times in each cuvette. Alternatively, You can use parafilm to seal the top and turn the cuvette over once or twice. Incubate the mixtures at 37 degrees for 10 minutes. Set up the spectrophotometer according to your TEA's instructions. Blank the spectrophotometer using water in a cuvette. Next, measure all protein standards and record their absorbances. After you recorded the absorbances for your protein standards, record the absorbances for your protein samples. Next, we will do a UV-Vis scan of your protein solution. We will use this scan to compare the concentration calculated from the molar extinction coefficient as compared to your Bradford assay. First, using a quartz cuvette, blank the spectrophotometer. Switch the cuvette with your protein solution and run the same scan from 800 nanometers to 200 nanometers. Export the data. When finished, close out the program and turn off the spectrophotometer.